Hey everyone, I'm going to show you how to make a background on a Google Slides so that it doesn't move. So to do that, what we're going to do is start a new presentation on Google Slides. It's automatically going to go to widescreen view. You can keep it like this. I like to change mine to standard view so that the side lengths of the slides are the same. So what I'm going to do is go to File, Page Setup, and then where it says widescreen, I'm just going to change it to standard. And that'll make the sides of each of the slides about the same length and width. So now to make the background, what you'll do is you'll create a new slide. So you'll go up here to the plus sign, click the arrow next to it, and click blank. Now there's two ways that you can change the background color. One way is by going to background, color, and then you can choose any color here. If you want, you can do a gradient color so that it's lighter on the top and the center. And so you can do that. Um, and that's one way to do it. Another way which you can do so that you have an outline color or a border color is by using the shape tool. So the shape tool is right here where it says shape, or you can go to insert, shape, and then select the shape you want. So we'll select the square tool. And then you're going to draw a square over the entire slide. Just make sure that your square that covers the slide is inside of the slide. If it's outside, then when we take a picture of it, it won't be captured. So we have our square here. To change the fill color, you're going to go here to the paint can that looks like it's tipping over. You'll choose the color you want. And then you'll choose the border color, which is right here, looks like a pencil. And you'll choose the border color that you want. And then you can make the outline or the border color a little bit thicker. So I like to change it to like 4 points. And then you can also change the style of the outline. So you can change to any of these. I'll choose this one. And that way, it just gives a little bit more of like a dimension of a feel to it. It makes it a little bit more eye appealing. And so then you'll put anything on this slide that you don't want students to be able to move. So for instance, you might want to put the directions. So I'd click the text box tool here. I'll go here and I'll put in the directions and then whatever the directions are. Just make sure that the directions are big enough that students can see. If you want to change the font style, you can go here, change the style, make it bolded, and then you can type whatever you want here. So as soon as you have everything on the slide here that you don't want students to be able to move, then we're going to take a picture of this slide. So make sure the slide that you want is selected. So I want slide 2 to take a picture of slide 2. So I'm make sure that's selected. I'm going to go to File, Download, and then PNG Image. And that's going to save it into my Downloads folder. So then I'll go to my new slide. So if you want to use the title one, you can. If you want to make another blank one, you can. I like to make sure that all the text box tools are already taken away. So I'm going to delete those. And now I'm going to go to Background. And then I'll go to Choose Image here, Browse. And then it's going to be my Downloads folder. So go to Downloads, and it should be at the very top. And then it'll be right here. So if you notice here, our part of our square just got cut off. So what you can do to fix that is just go back to the slide that you were just in and then shorten it up a little bit so that it's definitely within the slide. You can then save it again, File, Download, PNG Image, and then you can just replace it. So to replace the background, you go to Background, choose Image, Browse, so you don't have to delete that slide. Go to Downloads, and then it's at the top, and it should be all good now. So there we are. So then no matter what, students can't move that background around. And now on this slide, what you can do is start putting in anything that you do want students to be able to do. So if it's a typing activity, you can put a text box in. If it's drag and drop, you can put your images in, and they'll be able to move those.